Yeah, I think it's important to mention too that it takes place, over 24 hours on the morning of a presidential election, not a specific one, and it kind of goes through the evening to the next morning. And I think, that's why I was in a panic to like have some kind of production around the 2020 election. But, truthfully, both Stephanie and Kevin talked me down, because what is going on in this piece is timeless, in terms of, again, American identity, how we deal or don't deal with racism. Will our elections ever be the same? Are we a democracy? I mean, there are so many questions baked into it. And we did have a reading, and it worked, with the news announcements and the singers and the actors, and people were really moved by it. And they were like, when is it going to happen? And then all of a sudden we're switching to this audio drama genre, which I think is fairly new for me and Stephanie. Kevin, you being in the audio world and audio book world, you are hearing how these things jump and come to life, so we're really excited about figuring this out and employing people. We will have like a group of maybe 26, close to 30 people. So we will be fundraising for it. And so
we will be fundraising by making this video. So please,
exactly.
There's a link somewhere on this page where and donate
Yes.
some money.
Yes.
Give some actors and some singers and some composers and some musicians some work, and that's what we want to do here. I think also it is relevant, it is socially relevant. It does talk about racism, and it does talk about policing, and it does talk about the security and safety of our elections. But at the end of the day, it is about what all of those things do to families, and how do these families stay together, and how do they relate to one another, and how do they relate to their neighbors.
Somebody tell